Welcome once again to Project Automation and Control using Power BI. In this session, we are going to look at Power BI interface and how to import data from Power BI or from Excel to Power BI. We are also going to look at how to transform the imported data. Don't forget to subscribe to our page so that you can receive notification whenever a new video is released. Enjoy Project Automation. Okay, I will quickly launch my Power BI. Okay, I will click on New and Blank Page. So Power BI is up. So here is the menu bar. And after the menu bar, next thing you see is the ribbon. So each menu bar, when you click on the item will be displayed on the ribbon. This is where we'll have different options. Under Insert, you also see your model. Okay, you also see your view, your optimization, and all the rest. Next is the visualization section. Here, this is where you are going to be seeing all the visuals you are going to use. You will see your graph, your chart, or your cluster chart. You will also see your stack bar. You will see your card. You will also see your pie chart and all the rest. So when you look at this section, you will also see your report view. You will see your table view. You will see your model view, right? And anything you are going to be displayed will be showed on the data panel. So this is where you'll be getting all the, this will be displaying all the visualization and all the reports you are going to create. Okay, let's proceed with importing the Excel file to Power BI. Now note, Power BI have different options of import. So you can click on this Get Data. You have different options. You can import Excel directly. You can also import Power BI schematic. You can import from web, text, CSV. You can import from SQL Server. We also have more where you can pick different types of database to import from. So, but we won't go into that because we just want to import from Excel. So these are the options. You have a more Oracle database and all the rest. So you can all do this import from here. Okay. So I will quickly click on this and I will select Excel, or I will take this Excel here, but let me take this one here. I'll click on this. So my Excel is already on my desktop. I'll click on my desktop. Okay, I will scroll down and I will see my Excel file, which is this, and I will click on Open, and I will wait for it to load. It might take a little bit of time, but all depends on your machine capability, which is your system. But let's watch and see, and pray as well that it loads fast. So it's coming up. It's still processing. Okay, finally it's up. Okay, so if I click on this file now, okay, it's still loading. So it's like the file is open, so I need to close it. So just to make it load fast. Okay, it's up. I take only this. That's what I need, which is the task column, and I click on transform. Okay, so I wait for it to load. It also takes some while to load on this session. So what Power BI is doing now is loading what we call Power Query. Okay, if you look up here, you will see it, Power Query. So Power BI is giving us, it's loading Power Query. Power Query is used to modify or transform or clean your data. Okay, so we are going to do some data cleaning now, which is the third step or the third item in our program for today. So as it's coming up, I can start working on it. Okay, tab load. First thing I need to do on this data, first thing I need to do is I will make this particular header, I will make this particular header my first header. So I will go here and I will click first header, use as first row. So it will see it, it will change, and Power BI is recording what I'm doing here in case if I want to undo it. Okay, this is the automation involved in Power BI. This is where Power BI does the automation, so that each time I put in data into that Excel sheet, automatically it will do all this process, all this step for me, and clean the data for me without me repeating the same task again. Okay, so that has been done. It's still loading. My machine is a little bit slower. So next thing I need to do now, I will delete this particular row 1. Okay, so I will go to remove rows. I will click on it. I will say remove top row. A box will appear and I will select 1. So here I will say 1. I will click OK. So automatically it will remove that row for me. So next thing I need to do is to maintain my data integrity. So I'm going to do some classification now. Now what Power BI make use of for data type. So I will make sure that all the data I'm using aligns with my data type. Okay. So here you will see tags. I want it to be text. So I'll click on it, hold down my shift key or my control key, depends. I will click on this. I will click on activity ID. I'll click on activity name, activity tags. I will scroll. I want to convert them to text. I want all of them to be text. Okay. How do I know? You see, although it's already text, but I just want us to do it together. Okay. I'll click on shift and I will select all of them. Sorry, these ones are dates. So date shouldn't be text, so I will remove it. Okay, I will remove the date because the date should be date. Okay, so I think I've unselected it. Okay, let me just do from here to here. All right, I will go to home. I'll go to data type. I will say text. So I have changed it to text. I will allow it to load. I will go further. I will take all the dates from the base start date to the end date. I will still click here and I will say date. So I've converted this one to date. I will also move further for all that involve for the cost. All these ones I will convert them to decimal because they all involve numbers. Okay, so I will stop here and I will say decimal. Okay, so I will go back. My budgeted, this is text, this is text. If you watch it, you can see it is text. Look at this ABCD at the tip here, the top corner. Then I will delete this. I don't need. I will right click and I will say remove. Okay, so next thing I need to do, I will come down here and I will click close and apply. Okay, I'm done with my transformation. You can see it's quite easy to transform a data. I will allow Power BI to transform it and save it for me, then display it on my sidebar where I can now progress with the next step. Okay, so let's wait for Power BI to do. You can see it's creating all the connections and all the models, and it's trying to load it for me. Okay, enjoy Power BI automation. Don't forget to subscribe to our page so that you can get notification when new videos are being released. Also remember that if you have any questions, put it in the comment section so that we'll be able to reply your question as soon as possible. Bye for now.